gematria and all that stuff, that's us. This is our science. We can't worry about these motherfuckers doing gematria on us. We got to just take back our own power and do it on us, on ourselves, for ourselves, right? So this is a ritual I want you to do. I want you to write down 7 numbers, 1 through 2023, 1 through 2023, right? Write down 7 random numbers. Get a pencil and paper, write down 7 random numbers as fast as you can, right? So that spirit hits you with it, boom, boom, boom. Now, whatever that number is, right, you add up all the numbers, whatever that number is, that's your personal number, okay? This is how you tap into your intuition, to your knowing, right, for the 2023 and beyond. Take them numbers, right, add them up. Then what you're going to do is put it into the gematria calculator, right? Put it into the gematria calculator, and boom, find you a symbol, something that resonates with you, right? They could say the Seattle Seahawks. So now all of a sudden, whenever you see the Seahawks, right, you understand that spirit is trying to get in touch with you, right? They could say Donald Trump. Whenever you see this nigga, you know that spirit is trying to align you with something. So find a symbol that, you know, resonates with you. It can say fucking the Ninja Turtles. Tap into the Ninja Turtles. And whenever you see a Ninja Turtle on a billboard or in a commercial or whatever, you know that spirit is trying to communicate something to you that you got to be aware of. Yes, sir. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. What's the deal? Dreamwise here for another one. Yes, sir. Winter Solstice Rituals. 4 Winter Solstice Rituals to shift you into this 2025 and beyond. We want to get right into it because that particular ritual I just showed y'all is a very powerful ritual for you to identify with your symbol. And remember, symbols speak 1,000 words. And remember, we live in a symbolic universe. So all the pictures, the symbols, the logos, commercials, all of that is hitting something a little bit more hidden. It's hidden your subconscious mind, and your subconscious mind is what's making you move emotionally. So now, instead of letting other motherfuckers program you, why don't you program yourself? Which is why Dreamwise is here to give you this good game. So yeah, spirit number. And since we're going into this 9-year, 2025, I'm going to break down that particular ritual right now that you can do to find your symbol, to find your own spirit number, so you can actually turn up on your destination and make plays in this 2025. So y'all heard that video that went viral and all that stuff with the gematria thing, right? So I'm going to show y'all how it works. Because still to this day, people be asking me, well, Dream, how do I do it? What is it? Like, all right, let me just break it down as slowly and as surely as possible. So look, let's do it all together, because at the same time, at the end of the day, why not? Fuck it. So everybody put the first 9 random numbers I see in the chat. We're just going to go for it right now, right here, right now. First 9 random numbers from 1 to 2025. 1 to 2025. Go ahead, put them down. Random numbers. We can call this symbol that we're about to manifest the dream, the dream build, the dream live build spirit number. Okay, let's start from 1 to 2025. All right, let's see if we get 9. We just need 9 of them. And I'm going to add them up with my handy dandy calculator. Okay, I think it looks like we got 9. Appreciate everybody for participating. So we got 14 plus 9 plus 25 plus 999 plus 23 plus 15 plus 115. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 more. Plus 11 plus 27 equals 1238. Hey, 823, God, baby, get it in. Hey, turn up. nigga. Dream wise. Hey, I just telling y'all how spirit work, baby. You know this. Hey, so whatever comes out of this bitch is crazy. So the number we got is 1238. But you know, I'm looking at it. It's 823 to me. Shit. You feel me? I see them all three of them numbers together. I'm turned. Ha. 1238. So what we're gonna do is divide that by 9. So now we're gonna divide it by 9, so we can go into the 2025 with a number that's more solidified to that 2025 year. So what we come up with is 137555555. Hey, that's powerful in itself, baby. So what we can do is round it up, or we can keep 137. Now I'm gonna round up to 138. So our number is 138. This live's number is 138. 138. So let me go to Gematria. Gemetrics.org. I'm showing y'all this in real time so y'all can find y'all symbol. So y'all can find y'all symbol, family. You feel me? Because this is what we're about. We're about the work. Fuck all that bullshit. And this website is gmatrix.org. Gmatrix.org. Now, let me give y'all a little rundown about Gematria. Remember, our number is 138. Gematria is basically the universal code for numbers, letters that create a certain frequency or vibration that you can resonate with that particular number, right? So the real game about Gematria is using the numbers as symbols, right? But since we got so convoluted with numbers, meaning without seeing the numbers as symbols, as energy frequency symbols, then what happens is we just, our minds go to the logical approach, which is adding numbers up, right? And putting them, or just adding them up, multiplying them, or whatever, right? Instead of using the 1 as the first spark of light of thought, neo, masculine energy, penis, right? 2, feminine, yin and yang, polarity, birthing, right? All of that. So the numbers have energetic signatures. Now with Gematria, what happens is you can take these numbers and it can give you an energetic signature, right? But it gives you pictures that you need to be able to utilize for yourself so you can tap into that specific frequency for yourself. So what we just did was add up 9 numbers, 9 random numbers, right? Then we divided them 9 to get a medium, right? And now in this Gematria calendar, we're about to find a symbol that will speak to us in this 2025 year, because the whole ritual that we just did was dealing with 2025 and us speaking a certain life into this 2025, where we will know spirit is contacting us based off of the symbol that we're about to receive. So I said 138 is our number. 138. Boom. So 138. Hey, let's go with the first one, baby. Diamond. Yeah. Diamonds are forever, forever. Diamond. Yes, baby. Yeah, we don't even got to go no further. Diamonds are like beans, but I'm a shiny type of nigga. So diamond is our symbol. Now, what you can do is get you some real diamonds, right? You can print out a picture of a diamond, put it up, right? And then understand, whenever you see diamonds, that spirit trying to get in contact with you in a specific manner that says, hey, I need you to observe where you're at. I need you to be more aware of your thoughts right now. Whatever you're thinking is right. Whatever you're thinking is true. Whatever you're thinking right now is right and exact on point. You feel me? So let's say you got a play. Let's say you want to invest in Bitcoin. You feel me? And you're like, damn, I got my last $1,000. And Wall Street Trapper just said invest 50% of it in the Bitcoin. And I'm like, and you going back and forth in your mind, like, damn, I don't know. I know that bitch is gonna go up to 150,000 this year. But I'm just like hesitant because this is my last 1,000. I'm gonna get paid in 2 weeks. Should I take this 500 and put it in Bitcoin? And your mind just saying, yes, go for it, go for it, go for it. You keep on hearing that in your head, go for it. Feel it in your being, go for it, right? But the ego be in the way. The ego be like, nigga, you need that 500. Don't you want to get them J's? You wanted to turn up tonight and shit. No, you got to get you a bottle. Shit, hoes coming through. You like, damn, you got to get you a sack. That 5 is starting to look like it's getting a little bit smaller. You feel me? So now all of a sudden, you just battling yourself. I want to turn up right now, but if I invest or the hoes, invest or the hoes. Because they don't drink that cheap shit. So you got to get you a nice size Don Julio bottle. That's 60 off the rip. And you just ran out of the grass. So that's another 30. You feel me? Because you got to get you 2, right? Let me stop playing with y'all. So boom. You like, damn, should I invest? Whatever, da da da. Boom. You say, yes, your spirit kid will say, yes, invest that 5, invest that 5. Boom. You see a commercial come up with Kendrick Lamar. You never even seen this nigga in no goddamn diamonds. He wearing diamonds and shit. You see K Dot in some diamonds. You know for a fact you better put that whole 500 in that bitch. Straight up and down, baby. There's no way you can miss that symbol. You see Kendrick Lamar in diamonds, he come. Shit, it's the Super Bowl. It's Super Bowl. It's February 9th. It's Super Bowl. You feel me? That nigga Kendrick come with some diamonds on. Then he bring out Rihanna and said, diamonds are forever, forever. You like, oh shit, that whole 5 got to go to that. Straight up and down. So what we're doing is spiritual work. See, spirit has to find pictures to communicate to you. Remember, your first language is pictures, it's symbols, pictures. So you are a big picture making machine. And the more you get into the space of understanding that these pictures are actually speaking to you before your words, right? Then that's the key to all of this. The end. That's the key to spiritual beings. See, when you're watching a Spanish channel, you can watch the Spanish channel and see the guy being excited about looking at this thick Spanish chick with some ass. You can see the excitement on his face. You know what that means, right? You can see, without you even knowing Spanish, you can see the sadness when they're expressing a certain body language that says, oh, we're just sad. You understand what that means. So then you should put and invest all your stock into these symbols, because remember, symbols speak 1,000 words. Yes, sir. So diamond is our thing. Diamond is our thing. Let me show y'all that one more time. Diamond is our symbol. Now, I just want you to go ahead and do your own, right? Go listen back to this if you have to. You got to divide the numbers, because dividing it will put you in this 2025. So if your symbol, whatever you find in the gematria, right? Whatever it might be. I just chose diamond because shit, that's right in our face. But it could be anything, right? Anything that resonate with you. Dream big. You feel me? That's another one. That's another good one, especially for me. Sales, right? All of that. This is how you can get in contact or be the mediary person for spirit, for the invisible world, right? Very, very important to tap into that practice in this specific time, especially in this winter solstice time, because this is all about you going into this 2025, ushering in a certain new energy that you want to see for your 2025, right? So one aspect of this is old hat. In ancient times, they used to use symbols, right? And they used to use words that would command a certain energy. You feel me? A statement. So they do it now. They just kind of made it look funny. So you know how in schools, elementary schools or high schools or whatever, they got a theme for the year. That's what you kind of want to do. Also, a theme for your year too. So this is past the gematria stuff we just did. If you want to have a theme for your year, so it could be a word of saying creativity, right? Prosperity, right? Focus, right? Whatever that might be, write a word down, put that on your mirror. Put one word on your mirror. Love, focus, strength. Strength is just being courageous, doing stuff that you might be afraid of, right? You want to do this not all right now, because the winter solstice is just ushering in a specific space and energy for your subconscious mind to ingest it. You feel me? Let's get to it. Let's talk about it real quick. Shout out to y'all, baby. Like and share this thing up, baby. I see y'all in here. So yeah, the winter solstice, it says, nature remembers what we humans have forgotten. Nature remembers what we humans have forgotten. So remember, think about Sister Earth as your heart, or understanding of the physical idea of something inside of you, right? So as above, so below, as within, so without. So if you move the H from heart into the back, then you get earth, right? So that means it's the same thing. So nature, or this natural way of being, this nurture way of being, is speaking to us all the time. See, when you get into the notion of understanding that we are all one, right? And you fall deeper into the fold of letting this stuff go. Like right now in the Patreon, we're learning about, or we're reading on the aspect of becoming supernatural. We're reading in the aspect of being somebody, then turning into nobody, right? Mr. Nobody, which is you relieving yourself of the glamour and the fame and the fortune and all of that stuff, and falling into just having an adventure, and then getting into the space of understanding that you're everybody, as in you don't have no judgment. So then you're seeing, and this is a 3-part fold, so it's not something you do overnight. This is just spiritual work. So then when you see that you're everybody in this specific thing, that's, you don't have no ego about it, then you're basically letting yourself go from the human, right? And say, oh, I can see the God in this crackhead, right? I don't judge him. It's just an experience that he's going through. Feel me? I can see the goddess in this prostitute. You feel me? So what the human does is we put judgment on things based off of our past traumas and based off of, you know, how the world is shaped, right? So what we want to run back to is getting into the space of understanding that you're nobody, one. Just trust and believe this shit is gonna end, and niggas is not gonna say, "Oh yeah, I remember Dream Wise. That nigga was that nigga on YouTube." Think them niggas gonna be saying that 1,000 years from now? Hell, let alone 1,000. When I transition, you think they're gonna be like, "Oh yeah, Dream, that nigga, well, that's what's up." Ha! Chaos in the blood. Niggas about to forget about Michael Jackson, and it's been what, 10 years? Damn, has it been longer? Been damn near. I think he transitioned 20. Did he transition 2010? Damn, it's going down, baby. These niggas can't forget Mike. It's gonna take at least 1,000, at least a good 1,000 to forget Mike. A good 2,000 years to forget Michael Jackson. God damn, that nigga was something different. Niggas is slowly and surely falling off that Prince. It's gonna be about 100, 200 years. But that nigga Whitney Houston too, shit. But just like Panic was saying, shit, that shit don't matter. This is just a stepping stone for you to learn something new, for you to learn something new. So to be putting all your stock on your ego or your generational wealth or whatever the fuck is a farcity. The only real generational wealth is you passing on information to your offspring. That's it. Don't think that money is going to do anything, because if they don't know how to utilize the money, then it's going to be burnt up anyway. So it didn't even matter, right? They'll sell your house in a heartbeat, nigga, and go live in Cali and turn up with the robots and shit. And then you just got to understand that none of this stuff has any real life. So the material just dies off. Everything keeps on transcending, right? I was telling the Patreon family the other day in the book club, I said, I just seen a video with Trick Daddy in his house from 2008. He thought he was all in this shit. This was 2008. That house was so outdated, it looked crazy. I was like, oh shit. I said, damn, Trick, that shit. The tub was just a basic tub. It looked crazy, you know. You just like, damn. Oh, this shit keeps on progressing. So then when they have these tech houses, your 2020 house that you just bought is gonna be looking like some bullshit. You feel me? So then that tells you that the real generational wealth is passing on information, passing on a certain mindset. You feel me? That's it. I don't give a fuck about the land or none of that. It's cool. Do you, right? But you got to think about it. The land, what if they say, you know what? I don't even want to live here. You seen Inception. That nigga ruined his whole father's company based off of a dream. Ha! I don't even want to live here. I'm trying to live in goddamn Dubai. Fuck this land in goddamn Texas. I'm trying to be on some fly shit. You gonna hold a grudge because he don't want to live on your land? That's called slavery. Goddamn. That nigga is already in shackles based off of you saying he gotta live in goddamn Crockett, Texas. Hell nah, boy. Chaos in the blood. That's fucked up. Now they gotta stay in Crockett for the rest of their life because you bought the land. You tripping with yourself, boy. That's some fucked up shit. So now they feel like they damn near stuck because I can't sell my grandmama land. Now you done put that, but their real heart is to be in Thailand doing some other shit, some tech shit. But because you bought land, now they got to stay in little old Crockett, Texas and say, yeah, we in here. Nigga, one of them generations is going to break the curse straight up. So remember, all of this stuff is just about you having an adventure, family. The end. Don't look at it as some kind of generational wealth type of thing. You got to remember that all of this stuff will disappear one day and it's not going to matter. Now, the thing that matters is the mind. And that's what we're talking about today. You doing your mental alchemy in the winter solstice, because this is the time for hibernation. This is the time for you to get down with the get down. This is the time for you to change your energy so you can have more adventures in your specific lifetime. So what it says is every cycle must return to stillness, silence, the dark. Every cycle must return to stillness, silence, the dark. Every out-breath requires an in-breath. So in the winter solstice, this is when you're hibernating. This is when you're in the space of, really contemplating and going within, having this introspective look within yourself. Really looking back at your 2024 year and say, okay, how far did I come? Did I grow in any manner, right? Has my energy changed? Has my habits changed? Do I see a particular part of myself that has moved into a new realm of thought, right? Am I more conscious? Am I more aware? Do I have things set up for myself that's going to help me win? All of that stuff is important because at the end of the day, you want to understand that the tangible stuff, that's cool. That's a marker because that can show discipline. That can show your level of patience, right? So let's say you saved up 10,000 this year. That's cool. That could be a kudos to you based off of the discipline and stuff like that. Now it's just about what you're gonna do with it. You feel me? And then keep on running into investing in yourself, self, to better your world. You feel me? So right now is contemplation time. Winter solstice is this Saturday. And contemplation time is just you going within and understanding your habits, understanding your mishaps, understanding your potentiality in this adventure. Every outer endeavor turns back inwards to its origins, its center, and begins again. So you got to remember and think about it like this, right? If you've been in survival mode this whole year, then how do we get you out of survival mode, and how do we get you into thriving mode, right? And you got to be honest with yourself. You can't what? You're gonna prove something to who? Nobody gives a fuck. You got to prove it to yourself. So at the end of the day, you got to look in the mirror and say, oh, okay, yeah, I've been in survival mode this year. So now, in order for me to get to thriving mode, I might have to do some sacrifices within myself to turn up on my destination. So then you just got to really have real looks at your 2024 year and say, okay, this 8 year was me, living paycheck to paycheck. I was barely getting to it, whatever, right? But now, 2025, this 9 year, I'm going to really get into a space of transforming these particular habits that was keeping me paycheck to paycheck. Because now, let's say you was spending weed. Let's say you was spending money on weed. $300 a month on the grass, right? Which might not even seem like a lot, whatever. Hey, it's $300. I smoke my weed, whatever. Cool. But then let's say you would have took that $300 and then invested in the Bitcoin, something that's going to compound this shit. And then this whole bull run would have came 300. What would that be? Let's do the math real quick. 300 times 12, 3,600, right? And then crypto went up what, 50%? So shit, you probably would have been looking at 3,600 from January. Woo-wee. Hey, I'm just telling you, hey, something strange in this bitch happening. You feel me? So that could have been that. You don't know what that would have been, because crypto was at a low point and then it just shot up right when Trump got into office. Is President Trump, and then it's gonna go all the way up January 20th. That hoe might shoot to 150 quick, just based off of everybody saying, "Oh, this is the new time. He made it alive. He made it alive. Let me dump my money in." That sure might shoot to 200,000 January 20th. Hey, I'm just telling y'all what it is. Y'all better get ready. Them boys is betting on a new world. And if Trump stepped 1 foot into office, it's a wrap. Boys is going to be in a whole different space. From death comes new light, and from the darkest night, the new dawn is born. So out of darkness comes light. So that's important, family, because you got to understand, like, you want to have this winter solstice time to get to your new year in March. You want to take your 3 months and sit your ass down. Trying to go to the New Year's party and shit, and you don't got no money. Trying to go to the Christmas party and shit. You feel you've been partying all year. It's time to shift that shit up. Sit down, sit with yourself for 3 months, and see who you become in 3 months. You feel me? Maybe you got to change a habit and start going to the gym. Right? Maybe you have to focus more attention on into your kids instead of into the video games and shit. Right? Something is speaking to you. It's up to you to look within and find out what that is. All right, let's get it on. I want to do this car magic one because this car magic one is going to help you. Now, remember, your car is what your drive is. And I got 3 more rituals after this, 2 more after this. Your car is what your drive is. And your drive is basically what moves you, what motivates you, what puts you in a pursuit to win. So whenever you see yourself driving in a car in your dreams, just know that it's giving you an understanding of what your potentiality is, whatever that might be, right? Now, if you see yourself in the passenger seat, then you got to decode why you're in the passenger seat and why is your mama driving your car. Why are you in the passenger seat and why is your 6-year-old driving your car? Hey, that shit can happen too. Because then you like, oh, this little nigga got control over me. Now I'm going to have to put him back in his car seat because he got me fucked up. You feel me? Because you might be so damn lenient that you're not even understanding that your kid is really in control. And your subconscious mind, your spirit, your dream realm is sitting here telling you, put that little nigga back in his car. You in the passenger seat just enjoying the ride. He going 90 on the highway and shit. He looking at you like, hey mama, we in this thing. Buckle up. Ha! Chaos in the blood, baby. Y'all know I ain't lying. Y'all know them single moms. They got that kid be running the show, that son too. So hey, I had to say my mom was like that. Shit, 2 boys, what? It's bad now when you look back at it, but we was like, shit, what you talking about, mama? She couldn't do nothing with 2 monsters. You feel me? 2 strong monsters, tall. She was trying her best, but she loved us so much. She was, okay, yes, what? And the testosterone, young hood niggas and shit, we running. You feel me? Hey, I'll just tell you what it is. That mama Sun dynamic is different. Y'all know I ain't lying. We got to be honest. Is we going to be honest today in this church? That should be different. Now, when that father is in the life, sit your motherfucking ass down, boy. You feel me? But if it's just that mama and son, oh nah. Oh nah. Ha. A wrap, baby. So ladies, let your father be in that son's life. You feel me? Don't let that boy turn up, because it's just a different relationship. It's a different energy. Now you can keep on trying to be Mr. Masculine, but essentially that thing is going to cave in, because your son just has too much testosterone and too much fortitude. Now, if you manipulate in his mind to be, one of them transformers, and that's another thing. But but for the 99.95% of y'all out there that's not doing that, hey, them boys is gonna be monsters, and they need that other masculine figure to rear back down. So go get with that Pee Wee football coach. Yeah, he looking at you, been looking at you for the longest. You feel me? Hey, he got a kid too, but say, fuck it. Taking care. Let me stop playing with y'all, boy. All right. So Car Magic 2025. So this is how you do it. We're gonna do this together also, right? This is how you do this. So this is a license plate that I just pulled off of Google. It's not my license plate, but whatever. So what we do is find the numbers for the specific license plate. So let me go to ChatGPT. And if y'all don't know, ChatGPT is the new wave. So everybody should be on ChatGPT by now. Let's see. Let's share screen. Share screen. Chat GPT. Hold on. Let's see. How can I do this right? What? Okay. All right, fuck it. I'm gonna just give y'all the numbers shit, because this thing gonna take too long. So GHT in numbers equals the GHT. So G equals 7, H equals 8, and T equals 20. So G equals 7, H equals 8, T equals 20. 7, 8, 20, 8, 6, 7, 0. So that's what we do. 7, 8, 20, 8, 6, 7, 0. Let me write that in the chat. 7, 8, 20, 8, 6, 7, 0. All right. Add. Is it add? Yeah. So what we're going to do is add these numbers together. Right. Boom. 7, 8, 20, 8, 6, 7, 0. Okay. 7, 8, 20 plus 8, 6, 7, 0. 16,490. Now this is how you get your personal car number for 2025. Then you're going to divide whatever age you're going to be, right? So you take your license plate. Obviously, family, you take your license plate and do this. So that's the number that we came up with, right? And we add both sides of the token. And then you divide by your age. So let's say you're 40 equals 412, right? Cool. Guess what we're going to do? That's right. You got it. Gematria. So you go back to your Gematria calendar. Share screen, Gematria. Okay, what is that? And we put in 412. Now you can actually use these numbers and put them on your mirror as well. You feel me? 412. This is real. I like that. Education, right? Retrograde. Uh-oh, that's the scary word. That's a scary word for some people. Patriotic. Magnesium. Let's see if we can find one. Let's see if we can find a good one. Thaddeus. I was just thinking about my nigga Thad. That's crazy. Let's see if I can find a good one though. A real good one. It's God code. Icy. There we go. Boom. Well, let's use I like scissors. No, that's not scissors. Let's use icy. Okay, so boom. What you would do is you would take a picture of no, this should sound afraid, but I'm just of so I say, what's the icy dude? What's the name? Oh God, I'm drawing a blank. Or you could take a picture of some ice, right? Or take a picture or take the words icy and put a picture. Go to stickermule.com. Put a picture of icy, the words icy on your, or you can put it anywhere, just a sticker that says icy, right? You can put it in your car, right? You know, on your dash somewhere where you can see it. You could put, now what I did was I put a certain item in my glove compartment. So then, and I had the item in my my chest where you pull up in the front, right? So then, whenever I'm going through that thing and I see it, it just hits me. Oh yeah, you know, and it's something I forgot too, because you will forget. Damn, what was I doing this for, or whatever, right? So when you're just looking at it, it just goes through. But the subconscious mind remembers. You feel me? Because pictures are 1,000 words. So now you could put an ice as the word icy on your dash. You could put Gucci Man. You can put Gucci Man, his CD in your glove compartment, right? You can put you can put a Gucci Man, you can put Gucci Man as in your playlist heavy, right? And that will give you that song so icy heavy in your playlist, and that will also speak 1,000 words to you when it comes up randomly. So this is how you birth something new into your 2025, right? And remember when I said that one word that you want to use, you want to be able to use that one word heavy so you can actually turn up on your destination. You feel me? So you want to do this, family. I'm telling you, like, spirit works in the strange ways. See, we got to get off of the logical, rational way of how this thing moves. This is different ways of seeing the world, right? This is spiritual work at hand. This is how this thing works. It's in a different way than the humans, right? And these are all quick rituals. This don't take you nothing but 5 minutes. Look, we just did that in 5 minutes, both of them. Shit. You feel me? That didn't take us no time. We quick 2 rituals just like that, right? And them symbols that we find, that you will find later, especially on the winter solstice, just do it this Saturday, right? And you know, you don't got to do all of these. You could just choose one and go for yours, right? And I'm going to give you all these 2 other rituals that you might want to do this Saturday that'll turn you up. But when you do these things, right, you're giving your spirit, you're waking your spirit up, and it's saying like, okay, look, I'm here. I know you're alive, right? Because a lot of people, they just go without even talking to the invisible, the humans especially, but even spiritual beings. So you have to do rituals to let your subconscious mind know that, hey, you see them. You feel me? You're with it, right? You want to receive channels and downloads from spirit based off of you, and you are in alignment or in agreement with you being present. You feel me? It's all it is attendance. See, spirit will shut down based off of you not rubbing the lamp. You got to remember, the genie that you're rubbing is your own spirit, is your subconscious mind. The three wishes is just the pineal, pituitary, hypothalamus gland. You can have whatever the fuck you want. You just have to be able to ask and make the play or the plea to say, hey, I'm here, I'm showing up, what's up? When you don't do specific rituals that's given, you know, your spirit the saying that I'm alive, I'm with you, I know you're real, right? I know when I transition it's going to be me and you, right? Then essentially you're just astrophying it, or just really just say, okay, well, he doesn't need me right now, so fuck it. And that's when you don't remember your dreams. That's when you don't see your symbols, because spirit is saying, oh, he wants to be human, so let me shut myself down. So when you do that, and this is old hat from Bobby, when you do shut yourself down, spiritual stuff can't happen to you. The magic can't happen, right? The miraculous stuff won't happen based off of you shutting that part of you down. Saying, no, I'm going to be Mr. Logical, rational pursuit guy. Instead of you going into a space of constantly, repetitiously, right, doing specific spiritual rituals, you know, quarterly. You can do spiritual rituals quarterly. Hell, you obviously you could do it weekly, right? But even quarterly, a year will let your spirit know, hey, I'm here. What's up? You feel me? Every solstice you have, right? You can tap in and do something that says, all right, I'm fucking with you, invisible. And a lot of times what's happening, what I'm seeing a lot is that the technology is getting so strong so that fake astral world is literally succumbing people's minds. So then they don't have the chance to get into the real astral realm, because the fake astral world is so heavy on their heart, where people just scrolling nonstop, just looking for something. You feel me? That's just the fake astral realm. When you're scrolling like that, you're just looking for something to speak to you, right? What I'm saying is you have all that ability inside of you, and it's something that spirit will give you in accordance to your heart's desire, in accordance to what you want to see come forth in this reality. So it's up to you to be courageous, right? And take these steps, these first steps, to get to another level of genius, which is you dealing with your spiritual matters first. Boom, sitting in a dark room. I cannot make it up. This is one of those that is going to shift you into another world. Now, listen, I used to do this a lot, especially, you know, back in the day, right? And when I was in my introspective world and shit like that, like really just trying to understand who I am, what I'm all about, and all of that, right? Now, this is going to help a lot. Sitting in a dark room is going to help you a lot, because essentially, this dark room is your gateway, right, to light. Out of darkness comes light. So if you sit in a dark room for an hour with your eyes open, you will receive some information. Now, it might not be stuff you want to hear, but it is going to give you some plays and some understandings about yourself, understandings about what you need to work on in 2025. So if you do this Saturday, take 30 minutes to an hour, sit in the dark room. Now, I used to do it with spiritual baths, right? So, and I just posted in the Patreon spiritual baths that, that you can use, all different type of spiritual baths that you can use to tap into your dark room. Just posted that into the Patreon because I was looking for something specific for me, and boom, I just reposted it for the family. So now, boom, you sit in a spiritual bath, make sure the whole room is dark, right? Dark, even put, a towel underneath the door. Boom, that information is going to hit you like a light bulb. Boom. Based off of you being in the dark, right? And based off of the water being emotions. So a lot of times we're suppressing our emotions just based off of we don't want to deal with it. We don't want to look at that part of us, right? So what the spiritual bath does is bring them emotions to the top. So now, if you're dealing with money, so in the Patreon, I just posted it. Let me see if I can pull it up. Or hell, y'all go to the Patreon and y'all go check that out. But let me see what I have put. And these are all panic spiritual bath things that we collected throughout the year. Panic and Khadijah, shout out to the family. So when they had did I post it? Okay. I probably didn't post it. Let me go ahead and see if I could post it right now. Actually, I thought I posted. I must have looked at it and then forgot about it. Yeah, I'm gonna post it later. I'm gonna post it later because that's an important. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, I can't make it up. That's an important thing, actually, right? But let me see. I could probably pull it up super fast. Hold on. Let's see. Spiritual baths. Yeah, because I was just looking at it and I was like, oh yeah, I need all of this straight up and down. Okay, I did post it, but it just didn't show up on the top of the feed. So what I'll do is take the whole thing and repost it. Okay, so like it has almonds, bay leaves, rosemary. It has what herbs that you want to use in the Pacific bath, right? And the concoctions and stuff like that for which ones to use. So all of this is important for the family to understand to the core and really get down with the get down. So yeah, y'all go to patreon.com and I'm giving out a gift. Hey, so all of y'all that's not Patreon members, go for yours right now because it's for the love right now. Hey, this first month of being a Patreon member is for the love. Go check us out. Patreon.com/mental alchemy. Link is in the bottom. Sitting in a dark room will bring forth a specific light, and accompany that with the herbs and the spiritual bath is going to bring forth the manifestation that you have to deal with, the things you have to deal with, the things you might have to sacrifice in order to get that specific manifestation. So a lot of times what happens is these spiritual baths get convoluted because you're thinking that you're just changing your aura and your energy. Yeah, that's one thing, right? That's one aspect of it. But what's also coming out to play is the information that you get from the spiritual bath. You got to be able to be courageous and look at that information and say, oh, okay, it's telling me to stop smoking weed for 3 months. I know y'all niggas don't want to hear that. Hey, I'm just telling you what it is. It's telling me to stop smoking weed for 3 months so I can smoke weed for the rest of my life. Hey, this is straight up and down. I don't, what? You'll stop smoking for a job. What's the difference? Spirit is telling you stop smoking for yourself. Niggas will stop smoking because they know they're about to do a drug test. Oh shit, man. Okay, I can't smoke right now. Yeah, stop smoking. Then once they do that drug test, they're like, I bet I'm good. Go ahead and smoke. What's the difference? You feel me? So now you want to be able to look at that and say, whatever spirit is giving you to do, you want to be courageous in that endeavor and see if you have to and make that happen. 2025, whatever it might be. You feel me? It might be, hey, you gotta stop. It might show you, hey, you gotta stop going out. In the darkness, it's gonna show you some things. Things is gonna pop up. You feel me? You're gonna have to be the courageous one to say, oh, okay, I get it. I'm gonna have to deal with that aspect of me because I have been going pretty hard in the strip club. You feel me? So hey, it's up to you, God, goddess, to change your life, right? Because at the end of the day, these little things is these subtle things that shift you into something different, into a whole new world. Where you sitting back chilling, baby. Then you can smoke all the weed you want. But just because you did your big one and gave up something that spirit was telling you to give up for a certain amount of time, now all of a sudden you done turned into a monster, or your energy didn't change, and then you got more motion. Everybody is not the same. You is not goddamn boss man D-Lo. He can smoke big and he can get on his thing. You can't be jealous of that because that nigga can smoke Big Zai. That nigga can smoke Big Zai and still turn up. That's what it is. And still make fire music. That's what it is. You is not Big Zai. Nigga, you is Little Zai. Lil Zay. Can't be. See, hey, I'm just telling you what it is. And it don't even take that long. You feel me? See, I'm not talking about from no moralistic standpoint either. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. What I'm saying is you're gonna have to figure out a way to get into yourself so God can speak through you. So the motion can start happening. Spirit might say, hey, look, I need you to stop watching porn for a year. I need you to stop watching it. Fuck it. And that whole year you stop, all of a sudden you see yourself having more motion, right? Now you're going out to literally go hunt, find females, right? Instead of you using your fake astral realms. And now all of a sudden you find the love of your life and you just happily ever after. Because you turned up on your destination. Now instead of you using your hand, you using her hand. Chaos in the blood, baby. Hey, I'm just telling you what it is. We're gonna have the 2025 9-year completion year. We're gonna have to get real in these streets. Somebody's gonna have to make something shift. So sitting in this dark room is gonna bring out some monsters. I just watched the movie Smile, and I was like, "Yep." See, sitting in that dark room is gonna bring out a whole bunch of different, especially in the spiritual baths. It's gonna bring out a whole bunch of different emotions that you were suppressing. that you were running away from because ego is too hard to face. Now is the time for you to step into your courageous endeavors and say, you know what, enough is enough. Shit, you look at yourself, I'm about to be 30. Some of y'all about to be 50. Fuck it. Enough is enough, right? Let's say you're blessed to live to 100, right? And you turn 50. And you I'm blessed to live to 100, right? Shit, nigga. What you gonna do for that other 50? You feel me? And how much motion are you gonna be able to have at 65, 70, 75? Be in the nursing home trying to hit grandma and them. Trying to hit my grandma. Nigga, I'll knock your bitch ass out, boy. Be in the nursing home in a wheelchair. Trying to get to that. See if you can still get to that old get that. You can't even get it up, but you rolling and shit. Taking Maca and shit. Viagra. In that wheelchair playing bingo and stuff. Giving your bingo prize to that lady. Giving your bingo prize to that old lady that's 80 just to see if she can give you some of that dust. She like, nigga, I can't even get up, nigga. But if we can roll on each other, then something might be down to happen. God damn, chaos in the blood, baby. Hey, I'm just telling you what it is. Your time to live is right now, boy. You better start having motion right now. You try to see. Hey, all right. Y'all niggas keep playing with that shit. Niggas start hurting this shit. See, them young gods, which I was talking to the Patreon family about the other day, because I was like, damn, that Clarissa Shields, she going hard on Remy Ma. She talking about she old, she washed up, you broke and old. I'm like, damn. And Remy is only 45. Cool, that's, whatever. She in the middle of the pack, whatever, cool, right? Guess that's the median, right? Maybe. Clarissa, she 29, calling that girl old, saying you don't have nothing going for yourself. You done. I'm like, oh, these young guys, these YNs. See, I didn't even know Kosh and I was that young. That nigga running it up. These young kids is living their big one early. Like, fuck all that bullshit y'all talking about. We trying to get to it now. They feel like, nigga, listening to that Travis Hunter speech. Man, it took me so long. I didn't know I was going to get here. Nigga, you was the number one high school player in the world. Are you crazy, boy? Don't start that shit. Took me all this work I was doing. Nigga, what work? You just turned 20. Man, I've just been working so hard. The number one high school player since he was a damn sophomore. This nigga talking shit to y'all. I've been working hard for 8 years. Nigga, so I was 8. Hey, I get it, maybe, but god damn. And now it finally came. Them niggas about to live their life up from 20 and beyond. Ugh. I just read this thing. It said Travis Hunter gave out all his NIL money to his teammates. So let's say his NIL was 10 million. He spread that amongst his teammates at Colorado. He said, I don't even need this 10 million. I got other stuff front in the back end. Ain't that a blessing to be on Colorado, boy? Chaos in the blood. What? So now you fuck around had got 50,000 for being the bench player on Colorado.
Nigga, these young kids is trying to run it up. They ain't trying to hear none of that shit. What? Hey, all right. And it's a beautiful thing to see because, this is what the new generation is supposed to fall into, that chaos, right? So now, getting back to you, sitting in the dark room is going to give you the understanding of how you want to live out the rest of your adventure. Ask yourself the question out loud. What do I want to do in 2025? What am I? What is my purpose driven in 2025? Right? Sit in that dark room and see what symbols, what pictures spirit gives to you, because they're going to show you some pictures. It might show you some pictures of a friend from a long time ago, right? That specific friend is a code for an energy signature that you want to embody. Don't look at it like on some, oh no, on some hating shit or whatever, right? It might show that specific friend and say, yeah, you need to embody this nigga, right? And that nigga might just be, a hard worker or whatever. Who knows, right? So then you're just gonna have to move into that spirit of, oh, okay, this nigga work hard, so fuck it. I gotta get my shit going or whatever. You feel me? It could be anybody. It could be an ex that comes up, right? And you liked a certain quality about her. Because remember, all of this stuff is energy signature. Every person is just about an energy signature. The end. Don't have nothing to do with nobody, nothing else but energy, energy, energy. And they're speaking a certain language in their specific avatar based off of what you perceive them to be in your mind's eye. So that specific energy signature from that X that you see in your mind when you're sitting in that dark room might be something that you had admired when y'all was together, right? Maybe she was clean, real clean, cleanliness. She kept her home clean, and you always noticed that about her, right? And you're like, damn, this girl, she don't stop cleaning. Guess what? That X come up in your mind. Spirit is telling you, yeah, you got to clean your house a lot and consistently. So that's how spirit is going to communicate to you in the dark, right? You just got to put two and two together. It's not going to be as easy as ABC. Some of it is going to have to take some thought. You feel me? Some of it is going to have to take some real thought. And the last one, fasting from food. You do a 3-day fast, and emotions is going to come to the surface. Winter solstice is about you going into the darkness. You do a 3-day fast, something is going to come up. Now, it's up to you to understand what that something is, because at the same time, at the end of the day, if you don't understand what it is, then it's on you that's going to be, fighting whatever that thing is, right? You got to look at it as a game. You're nobody. So whatever it might be, let's say you're fasting and you have a problem with patience with your kids, right? That'd be like your biggest thing. So then how do you channel in that specific energy to have more patience with your kids? So now you're fasting, and now all of a sudden Spirit says the only reason why you smoke weed now is because you can deal with your kids better. So then, but when you smoke weed, it doesn't help you it doesn't help you stay in motion. So now what is going to be the alternate way for you to be able to be more patient with your kids and still have motion? And remember, smoking is just an idea that I'm using. You don't have to follow that, because at the same time, some people can smoke and be good. But it's about you being honest with yourself. You feel me? It's don't have nothing to do with nobody else. You. If you're not honest with yourself, then it don't even matter. Because at the end of the day, you're just gonna keep on lying to yourself, and guess what? Nothing's gonna happen because the weed keeps on putting you in a sedative state. Look, I'm telling y'all, all of this stuff is work. Look, I just seen Trump win 15 million off of ABC. And listen, I seen Trump from 2 years ago put that motion in play to become the president again with magic, with symbols. That's it. So he literally pushed based off of him having this knowledge of, oh, okay, what's going on in this particular realm, right? And him using the knowledge to be able to inject a certain thought frequency into the masses. That's it. He did it, the end. Right? So you want to be able to use your magic the best way you can. Nigga, see, he received 15 million from ABC and they got to apologize. That's letting you know that alternative media is the new wave. So this is chaos is the new wave. There is no standard commercial Good Morning America way of thinking anymore. That shit is dead. This is about to turn its head and is going into the chaos stream. So now when they apologize, that's going to be a big thing, right? They got to fork up 15 million to the god. And that's just letting you know that the new way of thinking, the Joe Rogans of the world, right? Whoever, all of these other media outlets that do, this alternative news or free think kind of thing, that's the new wave everything is ushering into. That control, that conformed mind is dead. So now it's up to you to fall into the space of doing your big one. Yes, sir, family. Give me some questions. What y'all got? Give me some questions. What y'all got? Smoking that Blue Lotus. I say, Titus. Yeah. I say. Yeah, I forgot I had that Lotus. Who needs a woman when they using VR headsets? Oh, shit. What? Oh, shoot. VR headsets. That's a new ass that shit. Ew. I'm pretty sure they put niggas in a whole nother spin cycle. Straight up and down. Yes, sir. Give me some questions before I get out of here, baby. 2024 is done. 2025 is here. It's time for you to turn up on your destination. Winter solstice time is here. And it's time to get down with the get down this 2025. You are Heru. You got your altar ready. You ready to turn up. Saturday, it go down. Powerful time to put down that work. Get into your bag. Find something that works for you. And really run your shit. It's funny you mentioned mentioned fasting. My Bobby Price detox kit just came in. Oh, okay. And I'm attempting to fast for 14 days. I say Super Saiyan, let's fly. Yeah, I just did that Bobby Price maybe a month ago. I did 14 days as well, and it was good. Cleaned out all that parasites and everything. Anybody with the name Bobby, run to it. Fuck it. Bobby Hammett, Bobby Price, B.O.B., whatever, nigga. You just need to run to this Bobby energy because there's something to it. And we got to really just say, okay, it's going down. Yes, sir, family. So, hey, look, Saturday, it go down. Saturday, 12/21/2024. This is the winter solstice. Remember, it's hibernation time. So you don't got to show off and show out, right? It's just about you getting into your darkness, right? Really going for yours within and not really having no bucks about it, right? Because at the end of the day, you want to be able to sit with yourself and appreciate yourself, right? And the more you appreciate yourself is the more, you love on yourself heavier, right? This is the season of love, that darkness, hibernating and saying no to a lot of stuff, right? People, places, ideas that don't serve you, right? Them friends, which is the people, family members that want you to stay the same. You want to say fuck them and move into the stream of consciousness that's going to allow you to thrive and strive in this particular world we're in. Without the work, hey, you just going to see the same year come on. Oh, okay, it's another year. Yeah, I'm at the same spot, same apartment, same weed dealer, ha, same job, same car, same problems with the car. So there's going to have to be a point where you say enough is enough. It's time for me to turn up. And this is the powerfulest time to do it. Close everything for 3 months. It's done. Sit with yourself for 3 months. Winter solstice is here. It's hibernation time. The bears is telling you what time it is. They go and hibernate. Squirrels, all of that stuff. All the animals. Nature is speaking and telling you what time it is. It's time to go into that dark underground closet and then come out March 21st with some light, with the new you, right? Which is going to spring forth your new adventure. And then by the summertime, I never knew it was a love like this before. You feel me? Summertime, you shining on them boys. You diamonds are forever. You shining, baby. But you have to be patient with yourself. Some of that darkness is going to hurt. Some of it is going to be uncomfortable. But that uncomfortable is good. That's the chemical you want to feel in your mind because you know there's going to be a shinier, brighter day. Also, take that vitamin D. Vitamin D is important. Vitamin D. So I just got me a new vitamin D K2. That's important as well. But that darkness that we're about to go into, right? Some of that uncomfortable feelings and stuff like that, of you fighting the urge to smoke, of you fighting the urge to go out, right? Is good because, again, that's actually transforming your being into something new. So that chemical elixir that you're feeling with the uncomfortable feeling is good. It's good. It's good. Remember that. It's going to be a little discomforting, but that's just your body getting rid of the old self and transforming into the new. If you give in to the uncomfortable feeling, then guess what? You're going to be right back where you started. So now let's say, let me use another example. You got a porn addiction, right? If you give in to that uncomfortable feeling, because your body is the mind, right? If you keep on giving into it, then you can't break past a certain threshold that you need to break past to get to another level of the new self. That's the old self holding you back. You want to be able to get through that judgery self, right? And go into the darkness. Okay, close, hey, go to bed, sleep. It's okay. Trust me. When you see, this is investing in yourself. When this is how you invest in yourself, you got to feel that uncomfortable stuff because that's the old self trying to stay alive. You got to trust and know that there's a new self on the horizon based off of you breaking a certain plateau that's going to turn you into a monster. Yes, sir, family. I love and appreciate y'all, man. Love and appreciate y'all. Until next time, peace to the gods.